Hey everyone,
This is Supraja,
this is Saujanya.
and we are not here to tell you what's right or what's wrong.
We are just two friends trying to understand and communicate our feelings a little better.
For a long time, expressing emotions wasn't easy for us, so this space is about learning, unlearning, and growing.
Because we may be living different lives, but we are all feeling something.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
our
our podcast.
podcast.
So, people talk a lot about their happiness, their goals in life, or their success, but not many people talk about values, right?
Yeah,
If I were to ask you what your values are right now, will you have an answer for me?
honestly, I think while growing up, I had no idea what values were,
Hmm.
but our parents constantly say things like lying is wrong, stealing is wrong.
Yeah.
So that kind of stayed with me,
Hmm.
but I never took them to my head and think them as values.
Hmm.
But eventually, I think I realized what is the importance of having values and how values are the principles that guide us to live our lives.
I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that. Let's talk about what values are at a later point. But what do you think your life will look like right now if you had not had any values?
Hmm. I think it would have been easier to influence me with other people's opinions,
Hmm.
and I would have been pressured by society and as well as my friends.
Yeah.
And also, I would have taken decisions based on what was easy for me instead of what felt right to me.
So you're saying values are basically like the internal rules we live by. So it's like
Yeah.
the rules you set for yourself.
Yes, I mean, that's right. And I think there is also another aspect to having values.
Hmm.
So, a lot of conflicts arrive between people because their values don't align.
Can you give an example?
Say there are two friends who
Okay.
are planning to meet on dinner,
Okay.
and one person is on time,
Hmm.
and the other friend is 40 minutes late.
Okay.
And this person is late, not this is not the first time,
Hmm.
and this person has been doing this to a lot of other people as well,
Hmm.
and they are late not because of some unavoidable reasons, but this is something that is under their radar of control.
Okay, so the conflict here is not really about the 40 minutes, right?
No, so this person, whoever is on time, respects their time as well as other people's time.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a strong value to them.
Yeah.
But yes, this is not about how long this person has been waiting, but it is a value behind it.
So, but a lot of people will mock you saying that, hey, it's not a big deal.
Because, you know, violating someone's values feels like a disrespect. So it feels very personal.
I would like to say that, so values are more like invisible boundaries.
Yeah.
And one more thing is when you don't know what your values are, certain moments will feel very uncomfortable.
How is that?
Let me tell you an example. So I had this friend to whom I had said something in confidence, and at a later point, I realized that this person had told everyone else about it.
Oh, okay.
So when I confronted this person about it, this person was just like, hey, I thought it was not a big deal.
Hmm.
So I felt very uncomfortable there,
Yeah.
and I was also very much hurt. The reason why I felt uncomfortable there is because loyalty and trust are values that I uphold very strongly.
I mean, that's really bad.
Yeah.
But I think all of us have been that person to
Yeah.
someone in our lives in the past. And this is what happens when you don't know what your values are.
Yeah.
And we tend to not respect other person's values as well in that.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I think I have another example on that. I'm
Okay.
I'm just remembering that it's an incident that happened between our friends.
Okay.
You would probably remember that. Do you remember that time in a group setting,
Hmm.
one friend started mocking other friend who was
Yeah.
not even present,
Yeah.
and we both were like everybody started laughing, and we
Yeah.
both were looking at each other. We were very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So at that point, I did not realize why I was feeling that way.
Hmm.
But later, I started reflecting on that, and then I understood this person was not even present in the room
Hmm.
and they haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
But talking like that behind their back,
Hmm.
it felt like disrespecting that person, and
Hmm.
it did not sit well with both of us, right?
Yeah, I think this is what you meant when you said earlier that we have all been that people. I
Yeah,
think we would have also like talked behind people's back at some point, thinking they were wrong and we were right.
yeah,
But I think eventually we learned it's just not the right thing to do, and morally we shouldn't be doing that.
yeah,
And this is what I meant when I said that some moments will make you feel uncomfortable,
yeah,
because nowadays whenever I feel uncomfortable in a moment, I can figure out that okay, something that is happening here is not sitting well with my values.
true. So values are actually something that guides you to lead a better life, I think.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Why do you think people don't define their values out loud?
I think, first of all, to know what your values are,
Hmm.
you need a lot of self reflection, and that can be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And the next step is defining your values to other people.
Hmm.
Like, I can give you an example.
Hmm.
Say there is a person who has stated that one of their values is self respect.
Hmm.
And despite having said that,
Hmm.
let's just say they are in a very toxic relationship
Okay.
and that they've been treated very bad.
Hmm.
So either they have to walk out of that relationship or stay in that, which is a bad idea. But in this case, this person would feel really embarrassed because staying in that relationship would, they might feel that other people would judge them
Yeah.
because their value is different than what they are doing in actual life. But walking away is also very difficult, right? So it kind of puts you in a spot where you have to choose your value
Hmm.
or something that is probably like easier for you.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense why people would not want to defend their values out loud. And when you said people don't know their values, I think they often mix it up with their beliefs and habits.
How would you say that?
So, a belief is something personally you think is true and meaningful to you.
Okay, so I believe in God. I believe in a higher power.
Hmm.
So that is not that is not my value.
No, it's not a value. You not imposing that belief onto others is your value.
I see. Okay, but how do you put habit in here?
So, habits are something that we do every day in our life. For example, going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
For you to go to the gym every day, you need to have the value of consistency and discipline.
And commitment.
That's true.
So you're saying belief is how we see the world,
Yeah.
and value is something how you would treat others,
Yeah.
and you would tolerate certain things,
Yeah.
and habit is something you keep up with your values.
100%.
Among many values that you might hold, can you name one of those which is very close to you?
Let me think. I think one of the values I've always held is called the 2 minute rule. It really doesn't have a name, so I just came up with it. Let's say we both are going to shopping and you ask my opinion on a dress you're going to buy. I'll give you my feedback honestly because that is something that will help you decide.
Yeah,
Let's say someone is going to the wedding and they go up to the bride and they say your makeup is too loud. See, that is
yeah,
something she can't fix in the next 2 minutes, and that could be her biggest insecurity.
yeah. Especially given all the cameras and people, like all the focus is basically on the bride.
Right? It's so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go up to someone and say something that they can't fix in the next 2 minutes. It's like honesty without thoughtfulness and kindness is completely cruelty.
Yeah, I would agree that.
So, can you tell me one of the values that you hold very close to you?
I think for me, it is making autonomous decisions.
Hmm.
So, for example, say my parents come up to me and be like, choose this career,
Hmm.
and this would be like the right option for you. It will be safer for you.
Hmm.
I wouldn't blindly obey to whatever that they're saying.
Hmm.
As much as I know that they would want the best interest in
Yeah.
me, they would want better for me in my life,
Yeah.
I would always do my own research
Hmm.
and think about the pros and cons,
Hmm.
how that particular career choice would add value to my life, and then I would make my decision based on that. Yes, I would take suggestions from my parents, but it doesn't mean that they can make the decision on my behalf in my life.
Yeah, I think this is something that if you had asked me like to list the top 3 values of mine, this is probably there.
Yeah, of course.
Can you tell me one more?
Okay, so I think this is in the lines of blind obedience.
Okay.
Say if you're coming to me and telling me that only if I do a certain thing,
Hmm.
you will remain in my life as a
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would walk out of my life.
Okay.
So, say if I'm doing that thing just because to keep you in my life,
Hmm.
you get an idea that you get to make me do anything
Yeah.
by having this hold on me,
Yeah.
right? So, if I do it for one time,
Hmm.
then you would probably like try to make me do that multiple times.
Yeah.
Basically, I am letting you exploit me in a certain way.
Yeah. So what you're trying to say is if you have to accept an ultimatum just for the sake of keeping someone in your life,
Yeah,
then it is not really a choice. It becomes more
true.
like an obedience.
Yeah,
And I think it's something that goes against my values too.
yeah. Actually, another thought I had was that having strong values, it makes difficult decisions a bit easier.
Of course.
Say, for example, if I'm being offered a very high paying job, but
Okay.
this company does certain things that goes against my values.
Hmm.
As much as it is a difficult decision for me to make,
Hmm.
it's still clearer to me what is the right thing to do at that point.
Yeah. I think values do simplify complex decisions.
Yeah, and I also had another thought.
Hmm.
Values also, like, it will affect our self respect.
What do you mean?
So, say you're doing something against your value,
Hmm.
then there will be this feeling that you might feel something is off from within.
You mean like the inner discomfort we talked about earlier?
Yeah, so I had this friend
Hmm.
whose one of their values was having a very healthy boundary.
Okay.
But over the time, they started overextending themselves,
Hmm.
being available all the time
Hmm.
because they were asked to.
Hmm.
So, this feeling eventually they started having very drained and uncomfortable feeling within them.
Hmm.
I mean, helping others is not a bad thing,
Yeah.
but in her case, it was more like this person started going beyond their values
Hmm.
and stopped being true to themselves.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. Just while you were saying that, I had a thought.
Hmm.
Values change over time,
Okay.
or maybe not change is not the right word. It evolves over time.
Hmm.
So, what I'm trying to say is let us take us for example. Like while we were growing up, we would have thought achievement is a big deal and it matters to us. But right now, I think like peace, family, friendship, relationships, these things matter to us more than achievement, right?
Hmm.
So I think kind of the life experiences refine our values.
Yeah. So without values, life feels very reactive.
Yeah.
But with values, it feels very intentional to me.
So values is not about being morally superior or anything. I think it's just a way of life.
Hmm.
So the real question here is for everyone watching this, what values quietly guide your life right now? Do comment and let us know personally.
And more importantly, are your actions actually reflecting those values? Let us know about that as well.